welcome to JM Simply, and I'm here to talk about one of my project plans for this month. So I'm super excited to share that with you guys. So I have mostly crocheted amigurumi, and I've kind of gained an interest in trying to get into wearables. So I thought my husband sews, so we have a ton of sewing patterns. And I thought, I'm like, could I copy a sewing pattern and crochet it? So I went on to see if anybody else has done that on YouTube to get a good idea of what was going on. And I came across a video from Complicated Knots where she did a crocheted crop hoodie, what was a sewing pattern that she did to a crochet. And I'm like, that's actually pretty easy to do. It was about what I was thinking. It was super cool. And I thought, and when she got done with the crop hoodie, I'm like, that's really cute. I kind of want to do that myself as well. So I decided we're going to do it. I want to do a little bit more fun patterns and kind of stretch myself with stitches. So I got that. The pattern that was used, I'll also share in the description. It is called the Gondoria Hoodie by Mood. I believe it's kind of like a cropped hoodie. It just kind of goes just to there. I thought it was super cute. So that's what we're going to make. And the stitches I decided to do for this are from Crochet Stitch Dictionary by Sarah Hazel. Okay, so in this pattern, I'm going to be using 4 different stitches, or I like to call them stitch patterns, because they're more of combinations of the base stitches. So I'll probably refer to them as stitch patterns. But the first one is the cuff. I'm probably just going to do a basic rib stitch. If you don't know what that is, you basically grab your crochet, you do your first set, and then you crochet on the back loop only. It's either the back loop or the front loop only. And you flip it and you do that, so it creates this little ribbed area, and it's very stretchy. It's often used as the base for, not hoodies, for beanies and the like. So I'm going to do that for the cup just to give it a little stretchy, and it's a pretty simple, easy thing. So for the sleeve, which is this piece, I wanted to use this. It's the cropped lace loop stitch right there. Thought that was super, super pretty, and I wanted it to be very open and lacy looking for my sleeves. The body. That would be the front and back pieces of the pattern. So for that, I thought it'd be fun to kind of do this meshy look, but it's like a mesh over pattern. It is the dotted and diamond pattern. I thought that was super cool, and I figured it would fit very well with the lacy pattern I want to do for the sleeves, because I picked the sleeve pattern first. So the last part of this is the hood. For the hood, I wanted to do something a lot more structured and sealed. And so I decided on this basket weave pattern. I thought that was really fun. Kind of gives a little bit more structure, but still fits in with the other stitch patterns I picked for the other parts. So those are all the stitch patterns I decided to use for this pattern for each piece. If you're kind of wondering about how I will go about doing this, so each pattern piece, I cut out the full size. So it's all the size ranges on the pattern in each piece. When I stitch my piece like this, I will line it up to the pattern to make sure that it is aligned. And just kind of go, not for me, with this particular pattern, I don't really care too much about it fitting super, super well. So if it's a little off, that's fine with me. So this is also like my first time ever really doing a wearable. So that's definitely a challenge. And I've not really done much for stitch patterns. Again, doing amigurumi, you for the most part just do straight stitches. Like the single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, and occasionally the treble crochet. But again, for the most part, it's just those. You don't often get into the stitch patterns. I've done a few blankets. I've learned a few of those stitch patterns, but I've never done it on something like this. Like figuring out how to go about getting this to extend so that way it can slowly get bigger rather than staying flat has been really fun. And then there's figuring out how to deal with this section right here. So I kind of had to adjust the stitch pattern a bit to get it to work right. And I'm just super excited about how this is going to turn out. And yeah, so that is my big project for this month. If you guys would like to see the progress of that, I will definitely like to share. I'll probably be posting stuff on it on my Instagram, which is MW Larson. So I'll be posting on there kind of my progress as I go. And yeah, so there we go. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If there's any other project you'd like to see me try to do, feel free to put them in the comments, and I'd love to get your suggestions on what to do next. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys.